South African Advertising Standards Authority. These people are the gift that keeps on giving. Let me explain. There's a no-name internet service provider company called Web Africa, right, which is running a campaign which has the byline, Effing Fast Internet, okay? Effing Fast Internet, there you go. No prizes for guessing what the word effing refers to, but it's fast, and this is what's important. Anyway, some nobody in Cape Town, I think his name is Timothy Weger, complains because apparently he has to drive his daughter to school at Trafalgar High School in central Cape Town, and he is offended when she has to ask him, what does effing stand for? But this is where the Advertising Standards Authority gets involved. They ban the campaign. They ban the campaign. And of course, the media absolutely loves this kinds of thing. And the story goes viral. Like, nobody noticed the original campaign, but the Advertising Standards Authority gets involved, and now it's like a national story. Meanwhile, Web Africa is absolutely loving it.
Of course, it's free advertising.
So now what I'm thinking, Bright, is what do we have to do in order to get the Blunders banned so we can get big-time advertising? And I'm thinking there's only really one thing that I could possibly do at this point, and that is to get right stuck in. Oh, damn, have you seen this train wreck at KPMG?
Oh, God.
Never seen anything worse in the auditing profession. This is a big global firm with a major South African office. I don't know, what do people think about auditors? Most people in business generally regard the auditors with sort of, mixed disdain. Okay, maybe they're going to give it a good shot, the audit this year. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how they go. Give them the benefit of the doubt. But with KPMG, it's been one disaster after the other. Started, of course, with the Estina milk farm debacle. Gave that whole thing a clean bill of health. Used the money, went to the wedding, gave the funds to the Guptas. Incredible. Now it gets followed up with the SARS debacle, where the consulting team, put together a report, and then they took out their findings and inserted the ones that the client wanted instead. That's not supposed to be how it works. And the latest is this vendor building society debacle. Disaster. Scandal. Really, the bank itself is in tatters. I mean, the most egregious examples of bank mismanagement, stealing, theft, covering up bum loans. And now it turns out that the audit partners from KPMG who were auditing the bank gave it A, a clean bill of health, and B, actually had loans themselves, the audit partners from the bank, which they'd failed to disclose. This is not going to end well. On top of it all, they got fired by the South African government. That's right, the Auditor General fired KPMG across the state. That's a major source of work for the firm. I don't know how they're going to downscale the operation fast enough. I mean, how bad do you have to be to get fired by the government? Our brilliant new president is on tour. I'm loving this. Cyril Ramaphosa in Europe with his investment team looking to raise $100 billion worth of investment into South Africa. How's he going to do that? I hear you say, well, don't worry, it's easy. All you do is you add up all of the investment that was going to happen anyway, plus a couple of things that were in the pipeline. You declare victory, the businesses involved get the cred, so does the government. Magnificent, wonderful. We are, however, now open for business like we weren't open for business before. Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Even the Zimbabweans, they're also open for business. But what does it actually mean? Well, what it doesn't mean is that the insolvent public utilities like Eskom are instantly approved. It doesn't mean the shocking education system's getting any better. It also doesn't mean the tax authorities know what they're doing, or that all sorts of other forms of government incompetence are removed. But we're open for business. Come on, man, don't be so negative. We're open for business. Well, Nigeria is also open for business, and their politicians are also having, how should I put this, some fun and games. There's an election coming up there in 2019. Things are hotting up big time. The Senate in Nigeria was in session, literally senators discussing policy matters, when a bunch of armed thugs broke in and stole the mace. You know the mace, that big old gold thing that they carry in at the beginning of the ceremonies. Well, it turned out it wasn't just common or garden thugs in off the streets. It was a suspended senator, but notwithstanding that, he brought some armed goons in with him, and scuffles ensued with shots fired as they dragged this thing out and were able to subdue the thing. Wow, that is some big time drama.